Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be drawing on my sketchbook again like last time, and hopefully this time the editing will be a little bit smoother. I used CapCut and it just completely messed up all the editing, and I didn't really feel like or I was really lazy to honestly change or fix it. So I'm going to do this time. Hopefully it'll be a little bit easier process this time. But today, we're gonna be drawing on my sketchbook again, my beautiful, beautiful sketchbook. And we're gonna use Ohuhu markers for today. I have a bunch of array of colors and I wanna do foods. I have a drawing where I drew a bunch of food related items. So I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna draw food using Ohuhu markers to kind of get familiarized with it. Maybe one day I'll feel confident enough to do, portrait drawings with them, but for right now I'm gonna keep it with food. If you guys know my TikTok, I posted about these markers. I used the art marker brands from Amazon, and they gave me this yellow stain on and they're alcohol-based markers, and I'll show you what I mean. They gave me these yellow stains in my pages, and I did not know why, if it was basically because it's a cheap brand, or because it's a knockoff, or why it was doing that. But here's an example. I drew draw by memory characters. I actually had to scrap the video because the video file got corrupt, so this is no longer a thing. But you can see here this yellow stain onto this one, because this give me a yellow stain. There's other ones where I drew characters by memory, so that's why I have this paper here, is to kind of combat that from the yellowing to come over to this side. It's to kind of help where I drew Wobsy, another character by memory, and again you can see this yellow staining even here. The yellow staining, it's all over here as well. So I don't really know why I have a lot of these yellow stains. I usually use zebra mild liners and my Crayola Super Tips markers for my art when it comes to using, markers for my sketchbook, and I'll show you one example of that. So my zebra mild liners and my Super Tips, Crayola Super Tips. So here's an example of me using my zebra mild liners with Crayola Super Tips, and they turn out amazing. So yeah, anyways, I'll show you what I want to do. I can't show the other page because the other page is a bunch of figure studying, and YouTube will ban me. But I want to do like foods like this. I colored it with color pencil, and I used the premium color pencils. Yeah, it's called the premium color pencils, not prime. But yeah, and I think they turn out really good. So I want to do the same thing, or something very similar to this, but using the Ohuhu based markers, and see if I can come up with something just as amazing as this. So yeah, I'm gonna choose a page that I know there isn't too much in there. Let me see, what is the page I can use? Okay, I can use this page. I'm gonna use this page, and basically the other side is a drawing of Invain, one of my favorite YouTubers. I drew a sketch and I completely left it alone, and I did not touch it afterwards. I might color in a different video, who knows. But also to combat, I know this is a mixed media sketchbooks, but even with mixed media sketchbooks, the color still transfers and goes through the, all the way through the end. So what I'm going to do to combat it to the other side of the page and not have it bleed through is I'm going to have a few different layers of other mixed media from different varieties of sketchbooks. As you can see, this is what I've done so far with past markers.
One eternity later.
I'm going to pull up on my iPad. Where's my iPad? Hold on. I'm going to put my iPad out and show you guys the reference photos. iPad is secure, and I'm just going to type food and see what I get. Hopefully it's something not... Okay, let's do something that's easy to do, okay? I don't want to do something complex off the bat, especially when I'm warming up. So this will be our little warm-up. A little warm-up. Where is my... shoot. Oh, wait, never mind. I have it here. Okay, I need my lead, because this one ran out of lead. Don't make fun of the washi tape on here, okay? The gripper thing rubbed off because I used it so much. I've used this exact same pen for years and years and years. I had this pen since high school. Not even high school, since middle school, honestly, to be honest. So it's literally years old. At this point, it's basically ancient. It's ancient, as you guys are making fun of my age. on the streams. I'm trying to find an 07 lead, but I can't find it. I have a bunch of 09. Why do I have a bunch of 09 and 05? Okay, well, I guess I'm not using this pen or this pencil. It's not even a pen, it's a pencil, girl. Get it straight. Get your facts straight. Okay, I guess we're not using this. I guess I have to go buy some lead 07. I thought I had lead 07, but I guess not. We'll just use a regular pen or regular pencil. I don't even know what it is. Don't ask me. I don't know what anything is at this point. Okay, so we have a lot of colors. Ooh, I should probably tell you the colors. Oh my god, I'm so so professional. Yes. Ew, I hate that. Okay, so I have a bunch of colors and I have a bunch of skin tones. So I have chrome orange, which is also known as YR696. We have Y195, prime rose.
3 weeks later.
So those are all the colors that I currently have acquired. So yeah. I will say the oval shaped markers, I got them in the pack of 10. Each pack cost, I think, $10. And then the round ones, I bought it per marker. It was $3 per marker. So if you see the round ones, I bought it for $3 per marker at my local Michael's. So if you guys are interested or curious about the pricing, and you're using this video as reference in terms of the expense of how much these markers cost, yeah, and I bought them with my own money because I needed new markers. For these ones, you can actually, what I heard, they're kind of similar to Copic markers, which I have used Copic markers before, but only like very little. I don't have much experience with Copic. I used it like once or twice and I never used it again, because I did not know how it worked. So they actually have refillables, so you don't have to throw away these tubes. You just have to buy the refills online on the Ohuhu website, and you can refill them as many times as you like and never throw these markers away, which is really good. So it saves the environment by a little bit. Obviously you don't save the environment because you buy a bunch of refills, but I don't know if the refills is recyclable or not. You might have to do your own research. I might have to pull it up on screen, something like that. But anyways, so let's get started. Again, we're drawing foods, so we're not drawing any people. We're drawing foods because I feel like foods will be easier. So let's pull up my iPad. I have a bunch of foods here. Oh, there's like tanhulu with strawberries. We could do that one, or we could do the pie.
1 eternity later.
Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do, and I think I'm gonna go for a
A few moments later.
I think I'm gonna go for the pie one. So this one right here. So I think we're gonna go for the pie. Okay, I'm not gonna draw the plate. I'm just gonna draw the pie itself. So it's gonna be looking like it's floating, okay? Okay, so I just did a little bit of erasing. It looks really weird right now, but I don't have a eraser, so I don't have a way to like roll it. But now we're gonna do is do the actual like coloring of it. So I'm gonna try to swatch a bunch of different colors before I get started. So let me try a bunch of different colors here and see what will work the best. So we have Y109, and I'm gonna go with the this side, and we're gonna choose different colors obviously for the actual like the red parts. What is the best approach? Should I go the way that I did of just using a bunch of lines, or should I, you know, use the circling technique? Like, what techniques should I use? You know, things like that. That really will help me in terms of elevating it and making it more pop. That would be really helpful if you guys can tell me that. So after using the YRO2, I'm gonna go in with the E191, which is like the oval shaped marker. But so far they're really good. What's the secrets? Let me know you guys the secrets and your techniques, because I really want to know. Let me know what I'm doing wrong, because I have no idea what I'm doing. It's always so fun to explore different things. Okay, so I did with that brush or that pencil, and now I'm gonna go in with the R06, YR06. There we go, and I'm gonna use the brush tip. So this is slightly darker, which is like this color right here. You guys can see which one I'm referencing. And I think I'm gonna go back to the other brush or the other color that I used just now. Okay. And now I'm gonna use, what is it called? The E58. And I'm just gonna go here and just darken some of these areas up. For the golden tones, maybe. to kind of help build it up a little bit. So I think this is the better way of doing it, like slowly building it up. So that's what we're gonna do, is like slowly build this up. So now I'm gonna go with the yellow a little bit. Okay, so now we're just gonna go with my lighter color, and I'm just gonna blend these out. And then we're gonna go with the YR06. I'm now going to combine my YR47 Dusty Peach and then RV7A3. A community that can help you, you know, so it's what I love about it. It's like my favorite thing in the world, and it's one of the strongest parts of my community. So what I'm doing is I'm going back and forth between the red color. Okay, so this is what I finished doing it. I'm gonna leave it off to here. I think the next thing I'm gonna do is just do another drawing. I could just do the reflections as well. But what I think we're gonna do is I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna use the E5A. I might regret this, but that is the most that I will do. And I'm gonna grab my white so we can do some white highlights. Okay, so I have some jelly roll liner. So I think that's all I'm gonna do for this page. Just kidding, I want to do more, but I just want to see if this transferred onto anything. Oh no, it didn't. Okay. So this page is actually perfect for this. Okay, let's do another one. So let's see, I'm gonna scroll through here for a little bit and see what I want to do, that I can do with my colors that I have. A very limited colors, so we'll see. Alright. So I think I'm gonna do a cookie. I feel like that's the easiest thing with my colors that I have available, is I can do a cookie. So we're gonna use the same colors basically. Also, if you see something like that, like a bunch of hair in the screen, it's not me, it's my dog. My dog is on my lap because he's craving attention, and he wants pets, and he wants attention mainly. On the edge. Okay. After did I scare you, Tori? I'm so sorry. Now we're gonna do the I'm gonna use a YR04. I'm gonna use that brush right here. I have so many markers. This desk is so small. Okay. And then we're gonna go with the color. We went to the 4, right? So now I guess we go with the 6. Okay, so as you saw, I worked on this. So now we're just gonna do the highlights. The same way we just did the highlights for here. We're gonna do the highlights for this one. Like so. And where's my eraser? Oh, there it is. So we're just gonna erase these parts. So I feel like having the pencil markings won't really make much difference of the sketch. Unlike this one, I erased it a little bit and made the pencil markings a little bit lighter, but it kind of covers the pencil markings in the sketch really well, so you don't really see it, you don't notice it. So I feel like even if I use the kneaded eraser, it won't matter either way in terms of like the ending results, because the alcohol-based markers will cover them up either way. So it won't really matter, right? It just won't matter. So, where do we go here? Should we do a croissant, maybe? That's another thing, is I really want to get another more different variety of colors. So next time I go to Michael's, I will buy more variety of colors so I can do more stuff with here, which is why I'm limiting to like 3 different drawings today, and just so I can have more variety of colors. Let's do one more thing, and we're gonna do like a croissant. I'm using a lot of browns. I know I'm using a lot of browns. You're probably annoyed with me using browns, but I don't really have anything else to do it with. So I'm gonna do the sketch I'm gonna do a time lapse of the sketch, and then I'm gonna come back. I'm not gonna talk too much because again, I want to keep this video pretty short and simple and not much footage for me to edit, unlike the other one where I had like 7 hours plus of footage for me to go through, and it took me like a week or two to edit. So okay, so this is what I'm gonna do for now. I think because I don't really have that much variety of blues. Look at that. Wow. That is a good trick. Maybe I should use that trick more often. Of using the chalk paint and then going over with the alcohol-based markers. They kind of add like a lighter effect since I don't have the O one, the zero. But yeah, that is it in terms of today. I'm only gonna do 3. So we did the cookie, the blueberry, and the pie. We are going to do, eventually I will do other, once I have more variety of colors, we will do other foods and desserts and stuff. But until then, I don't really have, I'm very limited in terms of my color range. So I definitely need to explore and add more color story into my markers. But these markers are so super great. You know, they work really great. I still don't know how to do like portrait drawings with these. So if you are a portrait artist and you use Ohuhu markers, let me know what you use and your techniques that you recommend for me to use when it comes to portrait drawings, and maybe I'll do a few portrait drawings with these Ohuhu markers. Again, these is the Ohuhu markers, the Honolulu ones. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here with me. It was so much fun figuring out how to do this, and I hope this video was fun and to do. I will do more of this, and maybe there'll be a part 2 video for this. But for right now, I'm just gonna leave it here with 3 different parts. So far, I really like them. They all turned out really good. I actually like the way the pie turned out. I just wish the crust was a little bit lighter color. Maybe actually, now that I think about it, since I did this method here, maybe I could do the same method here on the crust and apply the same strategy of just going lighter.
A few moments later.
Okay, lighten it up a little bit, but not too much. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for being here with me. I know I didn't really draw that much, but this video is already really long with unedited, and I don't want to spend too much time giving myself a headache trying to edit this. I don't know if I'll add like, you know, memes and stuff and overlays of like idols and stuff like that. I might do that on a different app, a little bit insider of what's going on in terms of my working over videos. But that's what I do for today. Thank you guys so much for everything. If you guys haven't heard this today or don't want to do this today, please know that you matter. You're especially beautiful just who you are. Please don't ever change unless you want to for self-improvement. And I was encouraged that. And I love you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. See you guys love and light always. And of course, as always, we usually do a big hugs. So let's go in for big hugs. If you missed my stream and you missed the big hugs, here's your chance of your big hugs. Yay! And I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I think this definitely turned out really amazing. So I'm really happy with my art for today. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I love you guys so much. Bye! See you guys next video. See you guys next video. Bye!